Hello everybody and welcome to this week's cook along, and we are going to make a really quick, really easy microwave banana cake with a homemade caramel sauce. Okay, so to start off this week we're going to go through our ingredients. Okay, so we'll have 2 ripe bananas for our cake, and we have as well 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon. We have 100 grams of soft brown sugar. We have 100 grams of self-raising flour and 100 grams of butter. Okay, we also have 2 eggs. Okay, and that's for our cake. And then for our caramel, we also have 120 milliliters of double cream. We have 200 of brown sugar, and we have another 100 of butter. Okay, so we're going to start off with our cake. So what we're going to do first is we are going to take a microwave dish. Okay, so I'm just using a Pyrex here, okay, but anything that's suitable for the microwave, okay, is great. So go ahead with our recipe. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to put the butter into our dish. Okay, so we have 100 grams of butter and it's going in, and it's soft. Okay, so it's quite soft, it's softened butter. Okay, then we are going to add 1.5 bananas. Okay, so we're going to mash them well, and then we're going to add them in with our butter. Okay, so first of all I'm going over to the microwave and I'm going to put our butter in on high for 30 seconds or up to 1 minute, just until all your butter is completely melted. So into the microwave for 30 seconds, up to a minute, no longer than a minute or you'll burn the butter. So just keep a wee eye on. If it's not done after 30, stick it in for another 10 and just keep a wee check. Okay, so my butter actually took 45 seconds, okay, in the microwave. So that's it, we've got our nice melted butter. Okay, then we are going to mash our bananas. So just in a bowl, break your bananas up 1.5, okay? And keep your other half behind because we're going to add that in later. So just take a fork and give the bananas a good mash down, okay? So mash these well. Just with a fork, and just try and get them as smooth as you can, okay? So that is our bananas mashed. Okay, and what we're going to do is add our bananas, our flour and our sugar all into our microwave bowl. Okay, so our bananas mashed. So we'll bring our bowl back and we're going to add in our bananas. Have been nicely mashed. Okay, into your bowl. Okay, and just using your fork and just give this a good mix. Okay, now next we're going in with our cinnamon. That's 2 teaspoons, okay? So our cinnamon, and again, just using your spoon and give it a good mix. Really good recipe for Christmas time or Halloween, and it's that kind of lovely winter smells with the cinnamon. Okay, don't worry about the lumps. Okay, with your banana. Okay, so next we're going in with our flour. Okay, and it's 100 grams. So just half of your wee tub at a time, and just give it a good mix together. And just your fork will do lovely. And again, don't worry about the lumps with this cake, because you're going to keep your lumps with your bananas anyway. You're never going to get it really smooth, but you're just going to get a good mix together. Okay. half of our flour. And again, a good mix together. Get you scraping down your sides well, okay? Next, we're going to add our sugar in with our 100 grams of brown sugar. And again, a nice mix. So just bring it all together. Okay. Just run everything nice and incorporated. Okay. So, our mixture, that is our butter, sugar, our flour, and our cinnamon. So next we're going to add our eggs. So if you would just take a cup, well, cup of any kind. I always find to crack your eggs into a cup before you add it to your cake, just in case you ever get a bad egg, and sometimes you can. Okay, so 2 eggs. So 1. Just crack it into your cup. That's a nice egg, okay. And 2. Now, just take another fork and give them a whisk up. Okay. Now, and that is our egg whisked up. Okay, so in the mix as well, we'll have 2 tablespoons of milk. Okay, so we're going to add our whisked up egg gradually. Again, just combining your mixture really well. I'm just still using my fork, okay? So a good whisk. Making sure you're scraping down your sides. Again, the rest of our egg. A good mix. You're just making sure you've got all your ingredients nice and combined. Okay. Then we're going to add our 2 tablespoons of milk. Okay, so it's just 1. Mix. And 2. 2 tablespoons of milk. Give it all a good stir. Everything's well combined, really well mixed, and you've got your edges nice and clear. Your flour's all well mixed in. And that is our mix, which is now ready to be popped into the microwave. Okay, so we're going to put our cake into the microwave, and we're going to cook it on high for about 8 minutes, okay, or until it's cooked through and it's risen, okay. Oh, I forgot about our other half of banana. So what I'm going to do is just cut this into nice thin slices, okay, and we're going to just pop this on top of our batter just before we put it into the microwave. Okay, so we're just going to scatter these slices of banana about your cake, okay, any way you want to do it. There we go. Nice, spaced out, nice, so when you're cutting the cake, everyone's going to get a nice slice of banana. Okay, so there we go. So our cake mixture is now ready for the microwave, okay, so we're going to pop it in on high power for 8 minutes. Okay, so our cake is microwaving away, and we're going to move on to making our delicious homemade caramel sauce to serve with our cake, and it's just divine. Okay, so we have our pot here and we'll have it on a low heat. Okay. Sorry, just get the whisk. So what we're going to do then is we're going to add our sugar, which is 200 grams of brown sugar. Okay, and that's going into our pot. Okay. And we're keeping this at a nice low heat. Next, we're just adding our butter, which is 100 grams of softened butter. And we're just going to combine the two in the pot, okay? Now this recipe will do a lovely salted caramel as well, so if anyone likes salted caramel sauce, it's just great for it as well. So what we're going to do is melt our sugar and our butter together. And just keep it on low heat. Okay, and mix them well, making sure we're getting all our sugar off our sides. Okay, so super quick, so easy. So we have our butter and our sugar combined. Okay, and what you're going to do is just